Blessings, everyone. I am so honored to be here today. Um, and I'd love to thank you for allowing me to be part of your lives. The children have been really talking it up and asking for validation, asking for peace, asking for calming down of energy. And so I just want to give you a few messages from the children and some advice, and then we're going to do a meditation around this. The children are activating high energy, and this high energy is because they're collecting a lot of our energy. They're collecting our energy. They're collecting the energy of other dimensions. They're having problems sleeping. They're having problems containing themselves. And as parents, as teachers, as friends, there's a lot of suggestions that can help with this. One is a healthy diet. Making sure that they're getting the right foods and they actually are eating. Lots and lots of water. There isn't enough water to kind of quell the fire, that fiery energy. So as much water as they can handle or want to do. The kids are saying, you can do things to my water to make it taste better. Put in berries or oranges and other types of things to sweeten it up, flavor it up. You can put mint, holy basil, all kinds of things into the water that will help it to taste a little different and make it more exciting. The other thing is around the sleep. Bedtime is a very important ritualistic thing. Lighting a candle, and I'm being shown dinner, bath, candle, story, and I'm hearing it doesn't matter how old they are, some type of story. There's a lot of good, what I'm being told, they're called curative stories, which means that there's a lesson in the story. There might be something you heard about at school. Change the characters, change the names of the people, present the story, and then give the outcome of an ending that would be suitable for you. And it could even be things that they have done. But you just change the names of who the people are. And if it's a boy, you might change it to a girl's name and different teacher's name, things like that, and tell a story. The big thing I'm hearing is about animals. My boys loved, I had a series of tales that I used to tell every night about Ellie the elephant. And Ellie the elephant was in a zoo. And as soon as the zookeeper would leave, she'd take her trunk and get the keys and unlock all the animals from the zoo. And they would go out on an adventure. And so on these adventures, there would be all kinds of things going on. And there would be some type of problem, and then there would be a solution, and they'd all have fun, and then they'd go back home and go to sleep, So it's kind of a, exciting, and then it's time to go to sleep. And then the story candle gets blown out, and the lights go down, and that should help. The rhythm starts to help. Oh, the candle is out. We're going to sleep now. The story was told. And this rhythm will help. It also feels like there's, and just so you know, it was just a full moon last night. And this is September 25th. So September 24th for us, there was a full moon, and the energy of that full moon had a lot to do with the energy clearing from childhood. So the children are picking up from us things we needed to work on, like the time we got left out in a certain school activity, or the time our parent got upset with us and we took it personally, other things like that. That's what we're being called to clear and let go of, so we can strengthen ourselves and not be operating in victim mode or fear mode or anything like that. And also attached to that is, as adults, we're being called to create new rhythms for ourselves. And they can be evening rituals, morning rituals, whatever works best for you and your lifestyle. But absolutely essential meditation. I'm being told there's a, kind of a process that will be helpful. Of course, use any of these things, but one would be a blessing. And the blessing starts with blessing yourself, and then blessing your family, and then blessing, the rest of your family, and then blessing your teachers and the school, and, all of your friends, and basically ending up with the world, doing that blessing. I like to do mine in the morning. And then gratitude. What are some things that you're grateful for? Make a list of that, and keep that in the forefront of your mind throughout the day. And then 3 things that you want help with. And this is critical. Part of the reason why it's critical is because if we're putting out into the universe and the world, I need help with patience, I need help with a particular situation, I need help with, my child, and give the circumstances, the universe will answer. And the next thing you know, there'll be synchronicity of people, places, and things coming forward to help us in this area, including the children. All of a sudden, they're cooperating. Wait a minute, I just asked for that this morning. Wow, that's the way it works. And so asking for things that you need help with, and then, of course, the meditation. And having this as a rhythm and a practice will be very helpful to add, to the other things that you're already doing. And the kids also want me to say that they're not, and this is just in general on the whole, they're not getting enough physical activity. They just need to be moving, going, swinging arms, dancing, get them moving. That's what they're saying. They're like being all, get me moving. This, and some of the symptoms or ways you can tell this is if they're hitting, if they're aggressive. Usually that has to do with they're not getting enough big motor movement, not enough fine motor movement of, moving their big arms and limbs and everything like that. They might be doing, maybe if they're on the computer too much, doing homework or whatever their activities are, or there's too much screen time or whatever, they're going to have inside their bodies are calling for that. And then, of course, the nature piece. And we've talked about this before, that they need to be in nature of some sort. And that's even if they're sitting out in a garden, digging in the dirt, if they're going to a park or something like that. Those are all in the ocean, sand, barefoot, that is, we call it earthing or grounding. Absolutely essential. With the bare feet, absolutely essential. So these are all really good practices. And the meditation piece, for the kids, it could be including them in the meditation piece. You may not think they're paying attention and they could be wandering around or whatever, but if you turn on some music, and you sit quietly, they will copy you. You know, they will feel the gentleness of your spirit and the letting go and the communication that you're doing with your higher power, and all of these different processes, they will feel them. This is what they're calling us to do. They're our teachers, and we have to remember that. And the other thing is, and they're not saying this, but a higher being is saying this, part of it is for us to learn balance, you know, which is right here. This is the midline of our body. This is our balance and center. And what that means is sometimes we need to be assertive and moving them. You're coming this way with me. We're going over here, using a sing-song voice, not angrily, because then they'll pick up the energy and they'll resist. But come with me, come over here, you know, let's go. We're going down the street, you know, more inviting energy. And then other times they don't want to come, they're resisting. You know, where's the balance? Well, they don't need to come. They can stay with their brother or something. You know, we have to look at what's the balance, what's us trying to control, and what is really needs to happen. You know, if they need to go to a doctor's appointment, they need to go to a doctor's appointment. How are we going to get them to come? And where it starts first is with our energy. If we're anxious that they're not going to come and this is going to be a battle, then they're not going to come and you will have a battle. If you're thinking, oh, this time will be easier, and you have a ploy or a toy, or we're going this way, we're going down here, we're going to the store on the way, after we're going to pick up something, you know, we get to go to school and there's a puzzle there, whatever it is, just moving them through. So it's not battle time, because I feel like a lot of them are battle timing. You know, they're looking for, you know, ways and reasons to become independent, to not have to do things, to do just what they want. So again, we're in this balance, you know, okay, I'm evaluating, do they really have to do that activity right this second? Maybe they do. You know, maybe they're working on learning how to follow directions and listen. You know, maybe they're working on trying to be a little more independent. So that's and using your intuition to determine that is really important right now. So I'm going to do a little meditation here to help balance. And you know, you've been chosen by these children. All of the teachers and all of the parents have been chosen by these children to help them to grow in their mastery of whatever that is. You know, there's a lot of big healers there, and a lot of times when you have big healers, we have big issues. So all of you are healers, and this will help to balance things. So so go ahead and get yourself comfortable. Close your eyes and take a deep breath and blow it out. And just let yourself relax. You know, kind of loosen your shoulders. Let them drop. You know, kind of wiggle your fingers and toes and let them relax. And just let your breath be the way it is naturally for you. Don't try to lengthen it or smooth it out. Just let it be the way it is for you. And then imagine a white light. And that white light goes in through the top of your head and down behind your eyes, cleansing and clearing everything that blocks you from seeing what you need to see. And down to your throat, allowing you to speak up when you need to speak and be silent when you need to be silent. Balancing your chakra. And down into your heart, just radiating your heart and letting you spread love everywhere you go. And down to your solar plexus, renewing your power center and enabling you to be present and to be here in the life that you've been called to be. And then down to your guts, you know, your second brain, the part of you that uses this strength to move forward in all your tasks. And then down to your sacral area, strengthening all of your family relations and all of your power and your ability to stand up for yourself. And then down to your legs, your knees, and out the bottom of your toes and back up and around you, surrounding you with this beautiful white light of healing strength, healing power, and just filling you with love. And then imagine a beautiful golden shower head above your head. And it's just showering you with all the colors of the rainbow, just cleansing and clearing out of your body anything that's not of your highest good, anything that's not serving you, anything that's upsetting you or bringing you down, goes right down through the floor and into the ground, transmuting into beauty, into grass, into trees, and leaving you sitting there peacefully, knowing that you deserve this. You deserve to be at peace. You deserve to be operating with your intuition, being your guide. And you deserve to have mentors and people around you that can help you at all times. All ego drops away. All pain drops away. All depression, anxiety just drops away. And you're in a peaceful place, which is exactly what you deserve at this time. And now let this chime go right through your body. May all the peace in the world enter your heart right now. And all of the love coming from every nation, every parent, every child, every teacher, just flow into your heart right now, strengthening you, bringing you peace, bringing you happiness, bringing you joy, and setting you out on this mission. The children want to thank you from the bottom of their hearts for being there for them, for honoring them by accepting them into your lives and being their masters, their teachers, their parents. And so it is. Many blessings. With lots of love. I love all of you.